If you're over 60 and your legs feel heavy, tired, or swollen by the end of the day, almost like you are dragging concrete blocks, pay close attention. Most people think the only solution is to just sit back and prop their feet up on a footstool. But resting alone may not be enough to wake up the internal pumps your body has stopped using. Long before modern medicine, ancient movement systems didn't just look at the legs, they looked at the body's internal pressure and flow. They used gentle, targeted signals to move stagnant fluid upward. Modern science uses different words for this: lymphatic drainage, the venous pump, and venous return. Today, you'll learn 3 forgotten movements that may help drain fluid, ease that heavy feeling, and support lighter, steadier walking. And number 1 looks almost too simple. But it is the deep, gravity-reversing signal your legs may have been craving for years. Before we begin, comment your age and where you're watching from. Are you in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, or somewhere in Europe? This helps build a community of people choosing strength, comfort, and independence after 60. But this is only the first layer. Let's look at why this heaviness happens in the first place. After 60, the body usually does not lose its efficiency all at once. It goes quiet in layers. Every day, gravity pulls blood and fluid down into your feet and lower legs. When we are young, our muscles act like strong internal pumps, squeezing that fluid back up to the heart. But as we age, sit longer, and walk less, those muscle pumps get quiet. The pathways stiffen. The brain receives weaker signals from the lower body, and fluid begins to pool, causing that heavy, swollen, uncomfortable feeling. These movements are not a replacement for medical care. If you have sudden swelling, chest pain, or a heart condition, please consult your doctor. But for many seniors, gentle daily activation can be a powerful way to support healthy circulation and relieve daily leg fatigue. And this is where most seniors make a mistake. They try to force the fluid out by walking too hard on tired legs. The next movement shows a different way. 3. The ankle bellows, known today as seated toe-heel rocks. This movement looks almost too small to matter. But for many people over 60, this is where the body begins to wake up. This is not just an ankle stretch. This is a biological pump. Ancient movement traditions believed that if flow at the root, the feet, was stagnant, the whole body would feel sluggish. Modern anatomy completely agrees, calling the calf muscle the second heart. When you contract your calf, it literally squeezes your veins, pumping fluid against gravity back toward your chest. But when we sit for hours, this second heart falls asleep. How to do it? Sit tall on the edge of a chair, with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift both heels as high as you can, pressing the balls of your feet into the ground. Hold for a second. Then, lower the heels and pull your toes up toward your shins. That is 1 rep. Do 15 to 20 slow, rhythmic repetitions. Breathe naturally. If it feels stiff, make the movement smaller. This gentle rocking helps wake up the calf pump and push trapped fluid out of the lowest part of your legs. Stop if you feel sharp pain. As you try this, comment, "Wake up," if you can feel the back of your legs getting warmer. This first movement wakes up the pump at the bottom, but fluid can get trapped higher up at the joints. The next movement clears the pathway. 2. The joint pathway release, known today as popliteal lymphatic activation. It looks like you are doing almost nothing from the outside, but inside the body, it sends a signal many seniors have not felt in years. This is not a massage. This is a gateway opening. Old world movement traditions understood that energy and fluid often get stuck behind the major joints, like a kink in a garden hose. Modern science calls the area behind your knee the popliteal fossa. a major junction holding a dense cluster of lymph nodes and blood vessels. If this area is tight and inactive, fluid from your calf has nowhere to go. How to do it? While seated, interlace your fingers loosely and place your hands gently behind your right knee. Do not dig your fingers in, use a soft, broad grip. Gently squeeze the back of the knee while simultaneously sliding your heels slightly forward and backward on the floor. It is a tiny, pulsing motion. Do 10 gentle pulses on the right leg, then switch and do 10 on the left. This light pressure, combined with subtle movement, creates a pumping effect for the lymphatic vessels, helping clear the pathway so fluid can travel up the leg. Now the lower pump is active and the knee pathway is open, but fluid still has to fight gravity. And number 1 may be the simplest movement in the entire routine, but it is exactly what your body needs to finish the job. 1. The gravity reversal, known today as the supported leg elevation. And now we come to number 1. Ancient practitioners understood something modern people often forget. Sometimes, the most powerful way to heal the body is to surrender to the earth and let gravity do the work. This is not just resting. This is a profound internal pressure reset. When you spend 16 hours a day upright, your veins and lymphatic vessels are constantly fighting gravity. Over decades, the tiny valves inside your veins can get tired. By safely changing your body's orientation to the ground, you turn gravity from an enemy into an assistant, creating a passive flow that sweeps pooled fluid out of the heavy legs and back into circulation. How to do it? Lie flat on your back on a comfortable bed or the floor. Bring your legs up and rest your calves completely on the seat of a chair, the edge of the couch, or simply rest your heels up against a wall. Your knees should be bent and relaxed. Your back should feel completely supported. Close your eyes, rest your hands on your stomach, and breathe deeply. Stay here for 3 to 5 minutes. This position uses gravity to passively drain the fluid that the first 2 exercises loosened up. It provides deep relief for heavy legs and tired hearts. When you are done, roll to your side slowly before sitting up. Now let's turn these ancient-inspired movements into a simple daily routine you can actually follow. Here is your simple, end-of-the-day fluid-clearing routine. 1 minute of the Ankle Bellows, seated toe-heel rocks. 1 minute of the joint pathway release, behind the knee pulses. 3 to 5 minutes of the gravity reversal, legs resting on a chair. That is just 5 to 7 minutes. No gym, no equipment, no exhausting walk on tired legs. Just a quiet, gentle signal to the circulation pathways that often go silent after 60. If you do this in the evenings, you may notice a difference quite quickly. In the first few days, your legs may simply feel slightly lighter and cooler before bed. By week 2, the swelling at your ankles may look less pronounced. By week 4, when practiced consistently, this small routine may become your body's favorite way to recover, keeping your legs feeling fresh for the next day. The body does not always need more effort. Sometimes it needs the right signal, repeated gently every day. Walking is still highly valuable, but after 60, if your legs are heavy and swollen, walking alone might just create more fatigue. You need to clear the fluid first. These forgotten movements are simple, ancient-inspired, and easy to do at home. The first pumps the fluid. The second opens the pathway. The final one lets gravity bring it all home. Start gently. Practice daily. And remember, every small movement you do today is an investment in your independence tomorrow. Which movement will you try tonight? Number 3, number 2, or number 1? Comment below. And if this helped you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone over 60 who wants lighter legs, better balance, and more confidence.